Well, Sylvia introduced me to the horses because who knows they're out here. And I was new to the area, and I came out and I guess pretty much got hooked the first day. They're such magnificent animals. They really are. The way they look at you. I mean, some of them just don't want to be anywhere near you because they were frightened when they were gathered. If you can imagine, they're having a good time out there living for freedom, and all of a sudden helicopters and people with trucks and people chasing them, and it's like, well, of course that's traumatic to them. And so they're initially, well, they're always apprehensive of people, which is good, but it's like their recent experience, and so now once they're here, after a while they start learning people. Oh, people drive the food truck. And then we managed to get a couple of selected horses up here into the training pens, and those are the ones we work with. So even though there have been as many as 2,000 horses here at any given time, it's hard to keep track of how many are here today, but probably 1,000 plus. But we concentrate on one horse and one horse only. And eventually they do things like Chevy's a great horse. Once I put the halter on, once I get the halter on, I make that emphasis because Chevy's attitude is, I don't really like the harness, the halter. But once it's on, he is totally docile, and I can walk anywhere and he will follow. I stop, he stops. He's a great horse. And if you've got the lead rope, you can brush him. And if you don't have the lead rope, it's like, well, I don't know who you are, you're a stranger. And so Sylvia and I will sometimes transfer the lead rope back and forth. But why I do it? The horses are off the range, they've lost their freedom. And now the question is, how do we get them the best home? And they get the best home because they are mildly trained. Gentle is the word we use. And we don't get them ready for a saddle. All we do is, are they responsive to direction? These horses are. You point, and occasionally it's like, well, we're not interested in playing your game today. And it's like, it doesn't matter. And they know they have to go. They follow the general pointing direction. But the main thing is we can walk the horses, and they're totally responsive. Chevy is an independent horse, I guess is a nice way of putting it, because Chevy's attitude is, I don't particularly like a halter. But once the halter's on, you can do anything with Chevy. But initially, I'm just not interested. Play a different game. I'm not interested. So we have managed over time to put a halter on, and because it's so much easier just to leave it on, we have gone away for a few days. And when we come back, the halter is sometimes not only off, but actually broken, because Chevy has a way of finding some kind of a corner or something to snatch it on, or maybe, and I'm half suspecting this, I think the two horses, they both don't want their halters on, and I think they help the other one, because some of the ropes actually look like they've been chewed through. And on the side of the face, there's no way the horse can do it by himself, so I think they have a cooperation. But it doesn't matter. Chevy has broken 3 brand new halters, so I guess Chevy has won. And so when we leave now, we generally take the halters off. And so each time it's a new experience. Chevy goes immediately down into the chute. I'm thinking, well, you know what's going to happen in the chute. And Chevy says, yeah, I know exactly what's going to happen in there. You're going to put the halter on, but I still get to play the game. And each and every time we do that, he is a little bit less of a fight. Just like, well, okay, I have to pretend that I don't want it on, but I know what's going on.